Amelia, a very beautiful and hard-working young woman, lived a happy life in a very big city in the south. But one day the rain hammered against the windows, a relentless rhythm mirroring the tempest brewing inside Amelia. Each drop that splattered against the glass seemed to echo the shattering of her world. Her husband, Liam, the man who had sworn eternal love, had betrayed her with her best friend, Chloe. Amelia stared at the swirling vortex of emotions within her: disbelief, anger, a profound sense of betrayal that felt like a physical wound. How could the two people she trusted most, the cornerstones of her happiness, shatter her world so completely? Liam, with his charming smile and whispered promises, had woven a web of deceit. Chloe, her confidante, the one she shared her deepest secrets with, had betrayed their bond, their sisterhood. The betrayal, like a poisonous bloom, choked the life out of their marriage, leaving behind a trail of shattered trust and a heart aching with a pain so profound it was almost unbearable. Memories, once cherished, now felt like shards of glass, cutting through her. Liam's hand tenderly brushing hers, his eyes sparkling with love. Chloe's laughter, their shared secrets whispered late into the night, all now tainted, poisoned by the knowledge of their betrayal. The news had hit her like a physical blow, leaving her gasping for breath, the world tilting on its axis. It had been a whirlwind of accusations, denials, and soul-crushing confessions. Liam, initially evasive, had finally crumbled, admitting his infidelity. Chloe, initially feigning innocence, had eventually broken down, tears streaming down her face as she confessed her role in the betrayal. Amelia had listened, numb, as the truth unfolded, each word a fresh blow to her already shattered heart. The betrayal, once a whispered rumor, now a harsh, undeniable reality, felt like a betrayal of her very soul. Days turned into weeks, each one a struggle. Sleep eluded her, replaced by nightmares and the constant replay of the events that had shattered her world. The house, once filled with laughter and the warmth of love, now felt eerily silent, a haunting reminder of the happiness that had been stolen from her. Amelia, however, was not one to crumble. Grief, like a raging river, threatened to drown her, but she clung to the remnants of her strength. Refusing to be consumed by despair, she sought solace in long walks, the rhythm of her footsteps a counterpoint to the chaos within. She poured her pain into her art, her brushstrokes a raw expression of the emotions that threatened to consume her. Slowly, tentatively, she began to rebuild. She reached out to her family, her support system, seeking comfort and guidance. She rediscovered old passions, rediscovered herself. She learned to navigate the treacherous waters of grief, to embrace the pain, to acknowledge the hurt, but also to recognize her own resilience. The betrayal, like a venomous bloom, had threatened to destroy her, but it had also forced her to confront her own strength, to discover a resilience she never knew she possessed. She emerged from the ashes, not the same woman, but stronger, wiser, more determined. Liam and Chloe, meanwhile, faced the consequences of their actions. Their relationship, built on deceit, crumbled under the weight of their betrayal. Liam, consumed by guilt and regret, struggled to regain Amelia's trust, his apologies falling on deaf ears. Chloe, ostracized by their friends and haunted by the pain she had inflicted on Amelia, found herself isolated and alone. Amelia, however, moved on. She found love again, a love built on trust and respect, a love that healed the wounds of the past. She forgave, not for their sake, but for her own. Forgiveness, she realized, was not about condoning their actions, but about releasing herself from the chains of bitterness and resentment. The betrayal, the poisonous bloom, had left its mark, a scar that would forever remain. But Amelia had learned to live with it, to transform the pain into strength, to emerge from the ashes a phoenix, reborn and renewed. She had learned that even in the darkest of times, hope could bloom, and that true happiness, like a resilient flower, could always find a way to break through the cracks.